Welcome, welcome, creator. Hi, this is Robin with Odessa Rose Creates in Elkhorn, Nebraska. And today we're going to finish off these door tags. After I talk a little bit about a couple new retreat kits I got for my VIP customers, or any customers. If you're not in the VIP group, you want to head on over there and check out the pricing I've got on these retreat kits. It is at a reduced cost, so check that out if you're not a member. It is for customers only, not for other Couture designers. That is company policy. So ask to join the VIP if you'd like to see what that's all about. I'll talk about them here in a minute. Hi, Shirley. Boy, today I'm out of breath. I don't know what's going on, but okay. Let's set this up there. You know what? Before I forget, someone hit the sad button. Aw. Yep. So I'm gonna send this Facebook Live over to my VIP group so my customers over there can have a chance to see it too. Alright. Cool. Alright. So yeah, say hello if you're watching. Alright. Okay, let's set this down. So, my kits I'm going to talk about real quick is that I got a couple. This is the board and pedestal. This is what's in the kit, is this surface. And I've got the baking company. I have 2 of those, same as this. Then I also have the Ready, Aim, Fire, and it says remember to wash your hands. That's cute for the bathroom. So they're very similar in style, but one's for the bathroom and one's for the kitchen. So you'll be able to pick, I only have 2 of each. You're going to get one of those, whichever one you want, white paste and a little mini squeegee, plus the surface, the board and the pedestal, and then I will include some ribbon pieces for you to make a bow. And if you want a specific color in your ribbon, let me know. And if I have something that'll work, I'll add those colors in it. This one's very neutral right now. Just has the black and white and jute color. So otherwise I'll put neutral in, but if you want a splash of color, just let me know what color you want. And keep in mind, you'll be able to wash this off and put on seasonal designs for the different times of the year. So, and then when it's if you want to go back to your everyday design, then you can always just put this back on because you'll have the transfer. So keep that in mind. That's what's great about our surfaces. They are easy to redo. Let me set this aside over here, I think. Franny, I'm sorry, I'm on the live right now. Okay, and then I also still have some board and bases, boards and kits with these transfers here. I have a little video on that on my VIP page. What is it? Oh, TGIF, This Grandma's Fabulous is sold out, as is the Chill Out Popsicle one. But I do have all the others still available, and those come with 2 colors of paste, the board and base, the transfer, squeegee, and embellishments also. So check those out on my VIP page if you haven't done so. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Hi Vicky, hi Shirley. It says Nana's watching, Molly's watching, Tonda, hello, and Sue, hello. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so these are the door tags, and I don't know if I bought a bunch of these last year, They come unfinished wood, and I put kind of a I just whitewash them to give them the first base coat. And then I'll wash on a color. And I usually do half of them, so I put 2 of them together to make door tags for the door, okay? So I'll take half of the sets, I'll put them in sets of 2, and half of them I'll do in white, and the other half I'll do in black, usually, and then I'll put a color with either the white or a color with the black. So that's kind of how I do them. I actually started this as a Christmas one, but I never finished it. I never finished the other side. But I'm wanting a set of summer ones, and I don't think I can get these still yet from the wholesaler. So, but I'm kind of anxious to do a lemon theme one, so I'm just going to, these are for myself, so I don't care if that's on the back, but I'm going to finish these off. And then I attach them with some E6000, and then I staple them on the back side so they stay in the position I want them to stay. And then I take some jute or ribbon and string them together and either put a tassel or a bow and tassel and decorate them that way. But this one I already did in blue, and I did the 2 shades of yellow, the bumblebee and the, is it called daffodil? Yeah. And I used a hello from my hello transfers. And then this word summer came from a Club Couture transfer from last year. So I used that word summer. But we also have summer on the watermelon transfer with a slice of watermelon. It has the word summer on it too, and that was my second choice. It was only about that big, so then I went back and found this one, used it bigger. So this is going to be my summer door tags, and I want to do a lemon theme on this side. And I kind of want it to be, where did you get those? I think I got them, I have a wholesale account with Darice, D-A-R-I-C-E. So now I get them from there, but Michael's also carried them. And what's that other craft? There's another craft site, and it has the word craft in it that carried them also. You can just kind of just search, Google search wooden tags. These are, I think, about 18 inches long. And for the longest time, everybody, especially in the chalk world, was buying them like crazy, and everybody was sold out. So it's almost 18 inches. I think they're called 18-inch. I haven't looked them up lately to see if they're available yet, but I don't think it'll be long. And I'll probably be buying a bunch of them to do them, because I didn't have enough to do spring or summer, because I used them all for, I have some everyday farmhouse kind of ones. They're all out at the store in Valley, Nebraska at the attic. And then I did, of course, fall and Christmas ones last year. So I need to get some more so I can do some more. So we didn't have enough to do spring and summer. I just reusing this one, but I never finished the other side. I never did the other tag. And I had 2 sets. One that was supposed to go with this, and one that was supposed to go with that. And I made myself a spring set. So that's why I still have this one. I never finished it. I'm going to use this side. And we're going to do a lemon pattern. I kind of want it to be, you remember, or if you, like 1950s tablecloths. A lot of them would have like cherries on them, but I'm going to do that kind of a look, I'm hoping, with lemons though. So I'm going to put a little bit of buffalo plaid down here and some border, and then I'm going to do, this is our Watts of Love transfer right now. Watts of Love is our charity that Couture works for. They make solar-powered lights that are powered by, obviously, the sun, and then they will last, the whole light will last 10 years, but you have to, obviously, repower it daily, probably, but They do them a lot for underprivileged countries that they go and donate these lights to. So this, if you buy this transfer, the $2 goes to the charity. So those are great. And so I'm going to use this branch kind of towards the top. And then I'll have a plaid down here. And the rest I'm just going to pattern out lemons on. And I haven't decided whether to do this little whole lemon that came in this When Life Gives You Lemons, which I've used before. This little lemon. I can get it to shake down. This lemon, or do some slices of lemons, or a combination of. And we're just going to kind of patter them around. And that's what my plan is. So it's going to look something like this, with a branch, lemons, and then a plaid down here on the bottom. And I kind of want to bring in a little bit of red, yellow, blue, and of course green for the leaves. So that's my plan. So let's see how it goes. Hi, Ken. Where did you go? Okay. Oh, I'm short breath today. Not really sure why. Well, you can guess it might be I have a hole in my diaphragm, so I don't know if that's bugging me today or what. Okay, so let's start with the plaid, and I'm going to tape off where I don't want the plaid to be. So let me grab some painter's tape. I don't need the really wide one. Let's do that first. So think of the 1950s tablecloths that had the fruit on them. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. I am going to actually tape off the bottom too, because I'm going to add a little, I'm going to do this in blue, and then I'm going to add a little bit of red border on the top and the bottom of it. So I need to leave some space for that. And I'll make sure that's kind of level. Just to leave enough for the trim. Okay. And let's grab my mini buffalo plaid. I have several of them, but hopefully this one will be sticky enough. Very sticky at all, but we'll see if we can get it to work good enough. And I think I'll do it on a diagonal. Always kind of like that look. And I'm putting that tape halfway through the diamond right there. And then usually I like them centered left and right too, so let's do that also. Right there. Okay. And it's really not sticking at all. But let's grab some blue. Let's do this Liberty, kind of the brighter blue. This is Cadet. Maybe the Cadet will match this tag better, so I might do the Cadet. Hello, was scrolling by and seeing this live. There you go. Yes, I am live. We're finishing a set of door tags I'm going to hang on my front door this summer. And I already got this one. I did this one yesterday. It says Hello Summer. And this one's going to be I usually do like a pattern. And the other one is the sentiment. So this one says Hello Summer. And this is going to have to hang on the right. Because if you hung this on the left, it'd be upside down. Because I'm going to hang these two tags together. So if you want your sentiment on the left, then make sure you put your wording that way. Just something I have a thing about. Some people don't pay attention to that. And then their words end up being upside down. Or their picture. If it's like the pickup truck or something. Just make sure it's going in the direction that makes sense for the eye to see. So when it's not sticky, it's best to start out in the middle and work your way out. Sounds like someone working on the yard next door. So this is the mini buffalo plaid. I laid it on the diagonal. This back on the paper. It's not going to fit in my little tub of water. Okay, then we want to pick this tape up. And you'll see I have a nice crisp edge. Like that. And I had quite a lot of bleed through with my plaid because it wasn't sticky. But that's okay. I don't mind that. I just think it just gives it more character. And I throw those away so I don't get paste. So let's dry that. And I am probably done with the blue thinking, so I don't need that anymore. Good morning, Gail. Where is my water? It's over here. The other day I had it on this side. I get it all mixed up. Okay, let's dry this real quick. It's going to look like this. There, Franny, I see your message. I hope you're watching me, and I will help you later. So my invalid payment credential. Okay, we're getting this pretty dry. Basically so I don't smudge it up if I touch it. Okay, I'm going to try to do the green branch up in here, and then we'll start putting our lemons on. So we'll do that real quick. Oh. I can't get it out. Here we go. Now since this is new, I am going to fuzz this, meaning I'm going to put a little bit of lint on the back so it's not quite so sticky, and I'm able to lift it up off the surface without being stuck down too hard. And the lint will wash off when you wash your transfer, for the most part. And remember, I'm just going to be using the branch to go across the top. Make it look like a lemon tree, I guess, is my thinking. And so something like that. And I don't think I'll even do that part. I think I'll just do this. So I might be able to bring it. Let me get a little closer. Okay. Maybe I will do all of it. Just position where you want it. How much branch I want to show. corner. Somewhere in there. So I need to grab some greens. I like to do 2. Get some highs and lows in it. I think we kind of need a brighter green and then a darker green. So I'm probably going to do garden herb and lime green or kiwi, whatever light green you have. Brighter green. Mixing. All right. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in this one. So, any more questions? Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple little minis and the squeegees here, and I'm kind of just gonna put a little bit of the light, a little bit of the green on, and see how it goes here. So kind of blending the colors will give it some high and lows in the colors of your leaves. So it's not just one solid color. And I don't want to get that one right there. Alright, and then I'm just, again, still going to scrape down the extra chalk paste on the top. And just making sure I got all of the silk screen areas filled in. I think so. Oh, got a little bit on the flower. Oh, that turned out really pretty. I'm going to lay this in my water. I think I'm just going to do the one branch. Okay. You can see the shading of the leaf. Cute. Nice color, Robin. Thanks. We're going to make a set of door tags. These will be attached together. Maybe like this, or like, find which way I find it like better. And then I'm putting lemons in here. And I'm kind of mimicking, in my mind, a 1950s tablecloth that would have had fruit on it. A lot of them had cherries or just flowers, apple, whatever fruit. I'm sure there were some with lemons. Probably here in the Midwest it was more apples and cherries, and maybe where they grow citrus there was more citrus ones. I'm not sure, but I'm sure there was citrus ones. Okay, so we're done with the green, I think. So I'm going to put those in my water too. The only thing I might do would be attach a little bit of a little leaf to the lemon. So that might be something I might do. We'll see. Okay, the next thing I want to do is put that border on my plaid. And I think I'm going to do that in red, because I think that's what 1950s tablecloth would have, had a little bit of red on it. And I love these borders. This one is the boho borders. Of course, they're smaller in length, which will work here. And then these are larger. There's two choices I like. I'm just trying to decide which one I want. Mine's still the larger pattern one, I think. This one's really cute. It's got I like the little loop-de-loo ruffle thing on it. That kind of reminds me of the 50s. And then there's another one in the bigger pattern. But the dealio is this one is not solid, where this one's a little bit more solid. The loops. So I'm going to be like one here and one here. And I'm just trying to decide which one. I think I like the smaller one. And then I need some red paste. So let's get that down. So I'm going to do the solid line. There's two lines. There's a solid line and then there's the loopy line. So I'm going to put the solid line right up against the edge. No, I'm going to leave a little space. Back that up. I'm going to leave a little so it makes like a white line. Trick is just making sure it's level. So let's grab some red, candy apple, and put the red on. And I can just use the tip of the multi-tool because this is really skinny. And then I do it down here on the bottom also. Okay. Dim that down, and I'm going to pick this up and put the other direction down here. And I'm going to just kind of press it down first so it sticks. Okay, and add our chalk paste. Okay. Put that in the water. Okay, now it's taking shape, isn't it? Now we just need to put our lemons on. And I've dried a bit so I don't mess that up. Looking very summery, isn't it? We haven't even added the lemons. Okay, the question is, do I want to put just this whole lemon on? Or just slices of lemon? I could do a combination of lemon and lime. Or just slices. Get some of this out of the way. That goes in the big border. Okay. Okay, so I haven't even opened up this Live Life with Zest transfer. These are all sections off. So this is one, this is one. These will all work really great on the 5x7 surfaces. The board and pedestal that I showed you earlier, the board and base, our 5x7 box frames, and then we have the little 5x7 palette signs. And all these would work really cute on with some ribbon, piece of lemon, really cute. So, yeah, the question is, do I want slices or full or combination? I could put a couple little lemons up in the branches and then just do slices down here. That might be a fun idea. You can actually cut your own MDF. Oh yeah, I know, I could if I wanted to. My husband doesn't mind cutting things for me, but it's just easier to buy them. It's kind of a neat freak in his garage, so I don't like to make a mess, which just sounds kind of goofy, but I think if I did, let's see, yeah, there's no whole ones on this. I could do like a whole lemon hanging here. I think it would hang from this end of the lemon. Probably. And then I could just do slices down here. And I could just do, I'm just going to kind of do them random. I think that the slices would look prettier random. So let's cut apart this transfer. And then some of the slices are double layered. So if you wanted to two-tone it, say you wanted to do more like a pink grapefruit, you can make the inside pink and then put the white or yellow on top. So slices. This is like a pomegranate, looks like kiwi, another fruit. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Maybe that's supposed to be the orange or grapefruit. And then what would this be? Like a fig or something? I don't know. I'm most interested in this one right here. Probably the most popular piece of this transfer. The little wedges are cute too, down here. So, thanks, I really like your tags, very nice. Thank you. So this is the solid color, so that could be like a darker yellow. And then you could put this on, this would be like the white, which I'm already on white. So this is really good if you're on a black board, because then you'd want, you know, the inside of your lime or lemon would be white. But I'm already on a whiteboard, so I really only need this part. That's what I'm thinking. And I could do like a lighter yellow in the middle, and then try to just take my tool and come around with a darker yellow on the edge to make it look like the rind, I guess what you call it. So I'm gonna fuzz just a little bit. I'm just doing it on my lap here on my towel. And I'm just gonna do random, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and even if it's like cut off, I can do about 5, probably. Something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna break this one up pretty high. So here's our yellows. And then that way I may not even need the lemon in the tree. Unless I put it way up there. You see? Okay, I'm going to give these a little stir. And we're going to need a multi-tool and mini squeegee. Maybe just a multi-tool. And do the light yellow in the middle and the dark yellow on the outside. See what it looks like. Could just do it all in one yellow, which is fine. And if you only had the bumblebee, the darker yellow, you can always mix a little bit of white in a dish with it and make a lighter yellow. So that's pretty. Now let's do another one. And since I got dark on it first, I'm going to do the edge this time. And even if it blends in some of the dark with the light yellow, I'm fine with that. Because, you know, nature's not solid colors. So. There we go. I don't want to be like perfectly patterned, but kinda makes sense. Okay, bringing in the light yellow in the middle. And then the darker yellow on the outside. And just get some of the extra off. Okay. This one I'm going to put part way off of the board. Because you know, if you had a piece of this tablecloth, some of the lemons would be off the edge of the pattern. And it just gives it more interest, visual interest. Same thing like if you were doing snowflakes or something, if you put stars, anything, if you put part of them off your edge, it just gives it more interest. That is why I am going to put a piece of tape on that, because I'm going to put just part of the orange over into the pattern of the red. We'll do it over here. And yes, I'm kind of mixing my yellows in my jar, but it is not going to make, this little tiny bit is not going to make a difference in the yellows shades after you mix it all in. Okay. cute? Now, put that in the water. My only other thought was to add either, I kind of thought of polka dots, but just maybe a little flower, like a little bloom in between them. Or leave it, I'm not sure. Cute like that. And maybe that's enough. You could hang them like this. You could hang one higher than the other and look like that. That would be really cute. I might just leave it as is. Because if I added a bloom, I don't know what color I would. I don't want to introduce another color. I think 4 colors is enough. So we'll just leave it like that. It's pretty cute. Looks nice and summery. I am going to put a wax on it to harden the surface. I'm just going to clean up my paste here. And then we need to make a bow and string it in. All right. So let's let them dry. We can work on a little bit of a bow for them. I'm going to set that aside. Alright. I need to put some things back in there so I don't get it messed up. Alright. Stick this one back in here. Easier said than done. There we go. And that one goes with that. We'll put these all back in here. Kind of on a lemon fruit kick for the summer decor. I did my fireplace. If you've seen the video of my fireplace mantle. Uh-oh, that goes in with that one I just did. And now my front door is going to have this on it. The Year of the Lemons. Okay. I probably end up hanging them something like this. Kind of like them like that too. Now, pull some ribbon. I don't have a lot of yellow. If I was able to go to the store, other than Walmart, I'd be getting some more yellow ribbon. But so I got this yellow in my stripe. So you just need to cut some strips of the ribbons you want to use. And we'll make a messy bow. I love this one. This is a red and white, but it has a faint light blue in the plaid. It's really pretty. And I love it for this. It's very 1950s vintage look for me. It looks like it. Bring in some blue. We have this vintage stripe. And let's get into that. I don't think I want to bring any green in because it's going to be right amongst the green. I'm going to be putting it right in here. I think I'll put the blue on top. Let's see. Right there. I do have some of this, but I don't think I need that much red. I do have that aniline green. Let me pull that out. Let's see what that looks like. That's okay. Might even do two of them. A little pom-pom ribbon. And I have colored twines. I think I'm going to use, I don't think I'm going to use red. We'll use the red, yellow, and green probably to make the string. And so I'm just going to tie this in the yellow. Let's see, do I want any? I might put some strips of it in with the pom-pom. Get a little bit more yellow in there. And then I'll make the bow with it too. You see all that? So I got some yellow twine. And the thing about that being wrapped on these is that it gives it, it bends it. It's kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do, right? I guess I could re-spool it on something round. Okay. So I got my X's going here. I'm going to add this to the bunch. Okay, and then I'm going to take my longer piece and lay it across the top of the X of all my ribbon. And then I'm going to flip it over and gather it all together in a knot. Like tying your shoe, I'm just going to do the first loop, start to cinch it, and then I usually flip it back to the top and just kind of line up my ribbons a little bit. Make sure that they're gathering the way I want them to gather. And you can see all the ribbons. Good time to even it out if one side is longer than the other. And then finish cinching it up. And I'm just going to knot this because I will be tying this to my cording on my cording on my tags. Okay, so also you can dovetail or any kind of cut that you want, angle, dovetail, or straight at this point. I think this one definitely calls for the dovetail. And some angles. This little blue is actually a elastic ribbon. I think it's made for more like headbands. But so it's kind of floppy. And I'll dovetail this side. And the next thing we need to do is attach our tags. Okay, so we got our cute ribbon that's going to go on there. And like I said, I use E6000 and a stapler. And I want to make sure I have my longer staples in. You don't want to, yeah, like this wouldn't get through to the second. It's just as, this staple is just as tall as the board. So you want to make sure you have tall enough, long enough staples to go in, like this one. So it goes into both surfaces. So that one's longer. pencil. And I kind of figure out how I want them to hang. Okay. And then, I'm sure this is dry. I flip them over. Kind of hold on to them. And sometimes I will draw the line in case they get shifted. So I can put my glue here, and then I can line them up how I wanted them. So I use E6000, and then I also staple. You could probably just staple if you wanted to, but just put a little bit of that on there. You might need to stand up for this. So now I can line up along my pencil line. How I wanted it. And then I'm just going to add some staples. Just make sure you don't go over, you know, where it would be. Probably good enough. So now they are attached. Okay. And now we need to just cord them together. And like I said, I think I'm going to use the yellow and the green together. Sometimes I make tassels and just hang a tassel, or sometimes I'll do a tassel and the bow, but I think I'll just do the bow. But I'm going to hang them with the yellow and green cording. And so usually I loop it in. You just kind of want to figure out how. So what I could do is, then when I knot it here, I want to leave it long enough to tie. Okay, so now I'm going to take the middle of it, of my string, this is the middle, and I'm going to put it through here. And I use a little wire as a needle. I fold it in half. It's just a little floral wire, and I slip it in there, and so now it's become my needle. And I can just stick it through here. And I'm going to loop this like you would on a regular tag. And then I'm going to bring it up through here and then tie my bow to it. Again, I'm going to use my needle. It's just a wire, fold it in half. Bring it through. Off your needle. And then just determine how long you want this part, like, to hang. Like how long you want this cording. Maybe about like that. So really at this point you can just make a big knot on this. And then I'm going to take this and tie the bow. I'm just going to lay this on top, and I'm going to bring up the extra strings and just tie like I'm tying my shoe on top of this bow. You can either do it in a knot, or you can like loop like you're tying your shoe. If it's long enough, you can make some loops on there. shorter and my strings longer. Now you can fray out all this extra strings. I'm going to even them up, and I'm going to untwist them to fray out the strands of the twine, just to give it a little bit of fuzziness, a little bit more character to the bow. And we got our little pom-poms in here we need to straighten out. Untwist these. And I haven't waxed my board. You don't have to wax it. I could just leave it. Okay, you get the idea. So there it is. I think these extra strings right here I need to cut shorter right here. Ones that initially knotted the ribbons together. And then I'll probably fray those out. So they're all frayed. There. Okay. Pom-poms out. Okay. So there. Oh, Susan. This is so fun to make. Look at that. That's going to be adorable on my front door for the summer. Love it. So there. You can't even tell that there was a Christmas one on the back that I never used. There. Fun. Fun, fun. There it is, guys. Is there a transfer stuck to the back of the lemon tag? This is, I had started a Christmas one, and then I never finished it. I never finished the other one, so I just repurposed. I just turned it over and did it on the side. And this is just for myself, so obviously I would never do this if I was going to sell them, or I would have painted that black or something if I was going to sell them. But these are for my own self, so that does not bother me. I will never use it now, obviously. Could, but there's staples here. If you painted over it, maybe you could paint over that black and you would never know there's staples there. And you could have two sets of tags. I could put something like Santa over here and just change out the bow. So, there it is. Done. Thanks for joining me today. Will this be recorded to watch again? Yes, I download it first and then I share it. So it'll be on in a few minutes. That was really cute. Thanks. I probably will add a little bit of wax. Sometimes the wax, if you use the antique wax, it's going to darken this. So I don't think I will. But sometimes the wax kind of brings out the chalk a little bit. So, and I don't know, I still could put something in between here. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I don't know, maybe it's okay just the way it is. Just kind of simple. So, if I did, it'd probably be like something in blue, I don't know, or red. Still debating. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for chalking with me. Have a great day, great Tuesday, and I will chalk with you later. Bye.